The following is a presentation of KBTC Profiles.
Well, I think we're all artists. Art is the way you move through life. How about that? I think it's the way you look at the world. I think we all have an opportunity to create, to be creative. And what we do with that is what defines us. My name is Tim Noah, and I'm a singer-songwriter, artist, performer, teacher. I've been doing what I do ever since I can remember. I would entertain family and friends out on the patio of my parents' home. I grew up out between Auburn and Enumclaw, a little community known as New Wacom. Very rural lifestyle. We had horses and cattle and some acreage, and it was like a little farm, not too different than the way I live now. I loved playing in the woods, using my imagination, and out of that, you know, when I started writing my own songs, it just was kind of a natural evolution.
Gone to the pond beyond, it's a soggy bog symphony, where the bears and the birds and the bumblebee bee sing sweet harmony. Gone to the pond beyond, to the pollywog jamboree.
Well, those first songs I wrote were probably very appealing to young listeners, although I got a pretty good response from adults as well. I didn't think I was going to be a children's performer exactly. My first formal performance for children was at the Bellevue Public Library, and there were 10 children in the room, and I was aware that something was happening, and it was a really sort of a magical moment. There was a connection being made, and that was the beginning. That was the beginning of it. One thing led to another. I was performing a lot in schools, and I was getting a bigger and bigger audience. Then we recorded the album, In Search of the Wow Wow Wibble Woggle Wazoo Woodle Woo. And that took it up another notch. And then a friend of mine who I went to high school with came up from California. He'd been working down in Hollywood, and he said, "You need to do something with this. This needs to be documented. We should make a movie of this."
'Cause if I had a clue, then I'd know what to do to find the...
It was filmed at the old Playhouse at Seattle Center. My friend Barry, he directed it. And he and I and my brother and my sister-in-law teamed up, and we started collaborating on this idea. That production was certainly a highlight. What I'm doing now is really exciting. I feel like I'm just getting started. Well, good evening and welcome to Tim Noah Thumbnail Theater, the Pacific Northwest cozy home for the performing arts.
Tim Noah he's full of energy, very talented, and he really knows how to perform for an audience and engage with people. So it's a very nice sense of community and kind of just this homey vibe. Tim Noah Thumbnail Theater actually began right around 2003 or so. Tim Noah and his partner Cindy Elliott are co-founders and artistic directors.
I think our main focus when we started the theater was to have a community theater that was affordable, that was basically family friendly.
There's this long-running community that attend our open mics. Families and children, you know, they're still there. They're still looking for things to do. And then having the history, that connection with the adult audience who grew up with me, and now they're bringing their kids. That's, it's fantastic. Everything's homemade.
Well, I don't think either one of us do well with being bored. So we spend quite a bit of our time here at the Pond Beyond, just keeping things together and helping it to grow.
So this is a gravel quarry. This is an old gravel quarry, and it's largely very devastated by humans. And I'm proud to say that Cindy and I had a vision. Wouldn't it be great to have a place where you could invite families and children to come out and experience nature, and we could do art and music and restoration, but that's what's happening here now. Taking what was devastated and try to bring it back to life, make it habitat friendly to a variety of animals. It dawned on me some time ago, I have work that I love, and I live in a place that I love, and I'm with a person I love, and what's not to love? It's great. Whatever it is that I do, if you call it art, if you call it music, if you call it creativity, whatever you call it, I just intend to keep right on doing it. This is my life, this is my world, this is what I love. And I'm just so privileged and blessed to be able to do it.
Funding for this edition of KBTC Profiles provided by the KBTC Association.
KBTC profiles are available at kbtc.org.